Hii ni Tech na Msangi ya jishinde.com.
Welcome to day 5 of 30 days of AL, and today we are going to look at the media and the media set. Why should we use the media? Because they have a couple of advantages over the blobs, which we traditionally used. First of all, there is a thumbnail version of the image which is generated when you save data, and you can use the thumbnail when loading a page and then load the larger image asynchronously using a page background task. Secondly, data for media and MediaSet data types is cached on the client. Data for blob data type is never cached on the server. It's always fetched from the database. So the ability, just by the fact that using the media can increase speed in our application, it can help us create a page background task, and it can give us that speed. I believe it's worth having a look. So when you go to there's an article by the Business Central Geek, which I'll share in the description. It has gone into detail to explain the media, the blob, and the media set and the differences, because the media set can hold more than one media. The media will only hold one, used maybe in a customer. Media set has been used by an item, maybe to give an allowance of having more than one picture of an item. So I think of like an e-commerce website. When you are displaying an item there, you'd love to have different images of that same item, maybe the front, the back, and all that. So you'll use a media set in that scenario. And for the normal something like a customer, you'll just need to have the media. And this article is great. It also has the source code for the media and media set that he used while creating this particular article. So it's highly recommended to understand the three differences. But today we'll just try and create a simple media. Remember, we are in our 30 days of AL, and we created a table. So we'll add a picture and then upload something on top of that picture. Okay, I would like to mirror the customer, because the customer has got something that I would like, I wish to have in my same Business Central. So you see, this is a fact box that has the customer picture, and it has an action for import, export, and delete. So this is the fact box of the customer displaying this thumbnail of this particular customer. And if we change the view to tall tiles, we can see the customer in this particular thumbnail. So let's go to our Business Central. In our table, we'll just add a picture as a field. Okay, it's supposed to be a table field, and then we'll add a picture which is a media picture. This is in Kiswahili, picture is written like that, so we'll use that today so that you can also learn a new word as well. Okay, once we have the picture there, we need to have so when you go to this customer, the default customer, remember you can be able to preview this. If you have the AZL Dev Tools, you can now go to the application. You can go to the base application and be able to open base application and be able to open a specific page. That's how I've been able to open this particular customer. So let me go back to customer. So in the part, there is a customer picture page part. So we'll just go to definition, and this is it. I'll just copy this particular page part and mirror it to form or to create whatever we want. So I'll just copy it, go to our 30 days of AL, and the last end of the file, the last page that we used is 119, so we'll go to 120. I hope 120 hasn't been used. I'll paste this. Of course, it will have a conflict to start with, but I'll come back here and change the ID to 5120. Come on, 5120, and the name to 30 days of AL picture. And I will mirror the same here for the 30 days of AL picture, and the table will be 30 days of AL. That is the source table. Then here we say it's a picture. Picture is picture in Kiswahili. So I hope you all get it. To avoid this error, I'll just put rec, not picture. Then it's all promoted and everything. Take picture. We have this function here. Take picture, file management, code unit. Okay, so there are three methods. The first one is to take picture. So if the camera is enabled, most likely in an app, this feature I haven't used, like you'll have the ability to take a picture, and it goes to a code unit known as camera. That this code unit verifies that if you have been enabled to use the picture. So I'll just replace this with the new one that we have, picture. I hope we are right, or we have created more problems. So I'll just say dot image dot, or image dot to picture dot picture dot. This will make more sense. To picture dot. Okay, and then here it will be picture. Then the last thing that I'll do, we clear the picture. The other error is random temporary path. What's happening here? Cannot be applied to. Okay, so this one is what did we have in the 30 days? Is it entry number? Rec, let me say dot number, but it's supposed to be a format because our number is it's a text, so it's trying to get that. Let's get the errors out and then we'll be able to see any other thing. Mirroring code is a lazy way of fastly finishing a process. Rec.modify, that's not a problem. Where is the other problem? The other problem is we are having, what is it? Can I build? Okay, we don't have any other problem, major problem. Just a warning, I believe. Okay. Now let's move to the details, a little bit of the detail about this page. So, okay, before we can start with the image that I've said, it confirms if you have this caption is not displayed by default, but it will be displayed based on, okay, these are the three problems, the warnings, just saying can only be set if the property of page type is set to card. Okay, it will become an error in the future, so we can as well just remove it. So this this camera will look if there's a camera available, there's an ability to have the camera available, and if yes, then we'll run this take picture method that will make sure that we have a number and a name, and again do a confirmation for overriding if the picture has a value, and then it will get the picture from this camera code unit to the in stream here, to the in stream of the file system, and then with the description that will now be imported and saved. So when it's imported, it will now be saved into that particular picture. So that's ideally what you will be doing even in the normal importation without a camera, where we go to the file system. So the other importation, when we import picture, we go to file management code unit, and then we make sure that we have a name and a number, and if we have a value, we just make a confirmation that it will be overridden, and then we just upload the file, clear it. So this media has this particular method. So if I go to picture dot, you can see we have export file, export stream has value, and import file, import stream, media ID. When you have the media set, you could have something like count. So, but the media has these options. Okay. The other thing that we need to, or the last thing that we need to do here, is to have this page part or the card part embedded in our card page. So I will just find a card page here. Here we are. Then the part, where is the part supposed to be? It's supposed to be within the layout after the area content, right here. So page part, we need to have an area of fact boxes, and then we'll have a part. The part name is, what is this name? 30 days of AL picture. And the part, the part name and the part is still the same. Yes. So the subpage link is the number, is field number, and then the application area as well, basic suite. So we have now created our part that will enable us to import. The only thing that is remaining here is to test. To test the part to confirm that we can be able to import into the media. So when I move to this 30 days of AL, you see we have our picture here. So when we click on choose to import, we have a very beautiful picture of Nairobi here that will be displayed, and you can see that we already it's clearly and well displayed on the part of the page. Having a picture on the part is better than having it on this on the main page, because you can have that ability of the page background task. And I think that's the fastest way to implement the media or the media set. You just mirror another page and change a few things, and you'll be ready to go. But I insist, I've not yet mastered maybe the details of this the media and the media set, the details, but it's always good to have that in mind, that you need to master the details, especially if you want to export. Maybe you're doing a migration and you'd like to export your media to another database, or you want to export some images. You might need to really understand the details of even exporting and all that. That's why I you can go back to this article and get into the details. So we are done with day 5 of 30 days of AL. I hope it has been useful in terms of how fast you can be able to create your media set. And I will see you in day 6 of 30 days of AL.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.